Hello, I'm Azai. Welcome to the 25th Ward, the Silver Case. So, if you guys have not watched the previous Let's Play for the Silver Case, the 24th Ward, and also the Flower, Sun, and Rain Let's Play, I do highly recommend to watch that because if you haven't really, or if you have played those games and you just want to jump straight to this one, I guess that's also okay. But I do highly encourage you to watch it because my Let's Play definitely has a lot more speculation that might not necessarily be the same as what your conclusion is when you do play this game. So, yeah. And as usual, my intro is way too long-winded that I actually get to see the opening. I expected an opening anyway, so I guess this is a good chance for us to see the opening. Though I don't know whether or not this is gonna be like shown again once we actually do start the game. But before I start the game, I am going to be doing a recap for Flower, Sun, and Rain. If you guys don't know, if you guys haven't watched my previous update video, I had to drop Flower, Sun, and Rain because it was just not fun to play. There was only bits and pieces of story that was put into the game, and most of it was just you walking around, solving puzzles that weren't really hard. And yeah, it was just not fun. And I guess I'll talk about what my thoughts on Flower, Sun, and Rain, or I will have to continue what happened on Flower, Sun, and Rain, you know, I'll do a recap after explaining past my first 4 episodes, and after that I'm dropping it. But yeah, this opening is just, I don't know, super creepy. I don't think I need to censor that. That wasn't really sexual content, more like super scary, like mutilation, torture, I guess. But yeah, this is a super creepy atmosphere opening. But okay, I'm gonna be doing, oops, sorry, I messed up. I was supposed to actually go to settings so that I don't go to the opening again, but I mispressed. Because they're actually seeing my my desktop there. I'm probably gonna edit that out because I had something that's a bit too risque for YouTube. But yeah, let me actually go to the setting. I'm guessing this game actually came out on the PS4 or something because this is really weird. I don't have mouse, like, see? There is no mouse support anywhere in this game. It's so weird. So I'm actually not seeing my mouse cursor at all. So awkward. But yeah, what I want to say is that after my Let's Play of Flower, Sun, and Rain, what happened was the fact that I thought that the whole Flower, Sun, and Rain game was that we were playing as Morishima Tokyo, which was one of the main characters in the Silver Case 24th Ward. And I thought we were actually inside of his brain. And all of these characters inside of the Lost Pass Island were characters that were previously Kamui that died and lived inside of him, right? But turns out, no. Lost Pass Island actually does exist. And Lost Pass Island turns out to be a breeding area for these hyenas that the old people living there, the old tribe called Sundance, actually breed there, that would sometimes produce the silver eye. And those silver eyes are actually transplanted into the Kamui and also the Ayame Maspro project. So that place is a freaking insane breeding ground. And yeah, that is the crazy thing about it. It's actually real. And the reason why Kusabi's daughter was there is because she's part of the investigation team. So yeah, the main thing that happened is basically like Morishima. He had the silver eye when he got to Lost Pass Island, and there was also another guy who had the silver eye, which is Sundance, right? Sundance Shot. But turns out Sundance Shot is actually Sumio Mondo. So Sumio Mondo is actually a genome. Like someone actually like took Sumio Kodai's DNA. Sumio Kodai, if you guys don't know, is one of the guys in the 24 Precinct, right? He's one of the, I guess, main characters too in that game. And he did something really ridiculous that basically killed a lot of people, killed a conglomerate, and also destroyed the economy to some degree. And his genome was actually took. I don't know when this was. The game actually never told you specifically when his genome was being took. But considering that Sumio Mondo is very late into his 20s, I assume they probably took Sumio Kodai's genes when he was still a child. So there were these 11 children that were basically the ones that were put the silver eyes, I think, in the Lost Pass Island. We know one of them is Remy, which is one of the secret agents or the heinous crimes unit that came to the island, along with her partner, which is, I think his name is Koshimizu. Sorry if I get the names pronounced wrong, or if I get the name like totally wrong. This is because the story in that game is very, very bad. Like, I'm not saying very bad as in the story is bad, but the amount of information that you get from that game is very bad. They have to trickle it down in very awkward pacing. You'd have to play the game for 4 hours, you get nothing, and then you get like 15 minutes of story. You play another 2 hours, you get like another 15 minutes of story. That is why I had to drop that game. That game is garbage in terms of just as a game, right? The Silver Case 24th Ward was amazing because the story was actually being brought to you, and you get the gameplay as some sort of just surreal experience when you're walking down the hallway. But there was not really that much walking or, you know, just overall gameplay. You were still being shown story, right? Flower, Sun, and Rain, no. You do not get shown story in a very good manner. You have to do a lot of stupid gameplay to get to the story. But yes, going back to what I was saying, Sundance Shot is Sumio Mondo. So Sumio Mondo, the character that we're playing, is actually the main character, right? And every day it's looping, and the reason why it's looping is because Sumio Mondo came in contact with Morishima Tokyo. So two characters with the same silver eye on each of their, you know, in their bodies, that triggered some sort of really weird correspondent like phenomena, which is like the days keep repeating. So yeah, that's what happened. And basically what happened at the very end is that we met with Tokyo. We jacked in with Catherine, which is the like suitcase thing that we use to solve the riddles in the game, which is not really explained what the fuck that is. And that actually stopped the looping day. So no more Groundhog Day. After that, we went to the airport, we saw Sundance, and Sundance said he's gonna blow up the whole island. The reason why he's blowing up the whole island is because Edo, the guy who actually hired us, is part of this this organization called Elbow, which is another organization that was funded by the Silver Case people, right? So he was the one that has to actually keep watching the whole island. He was the management that was basically managing when people were breeding the hyenas that had the silver eyes. But I'm guessing because the heinous crimes unit actually went there and they were on the brink of being found out, they had to destroy the evidence, is what I'm guessing. Because mind you, even though I have read the wiki, I haven't really read anything past past what the game actually has to offer. So this is still speculation on my part. Right? That's part of the fun thing about the game, in my opinion. The fact that you have to explore, the fact that you have to do speculation on what the heck is going on. I like that. That's what I enjoy about these games. So now, Sumio actually left the airport and, you know, the whole island blew up, right? So every character in that game actually were living in that island themselves. And I assume the people that went out, or the people that survive, are just Remy, Sumio Mondo, Koshimizu, Remy's partner, and also Toriko Kusabi, which is Kusabi Tetsugoro's daughter. It's also revealed that Peter, at the very end of the game, is actually Kusabi Tetsugoro. He was actually using a bodysuit as Peter. And he was looking for Mondo, because Mondo is basically the next Kamui. He has the Kamui inside of him. So Sundance is actually also Mondo, right? But I don't know why Sundance doesn't actually go out himself and he made Kamui, no, sorry, not Kamui. He made Sumio Mondo, the character that we're playing as, that got out of the island. I don't know why that is. Maybe he has a better, what's the word I'm looking for? He has a better, like, resonance with the Silver Eye. He has better compatibility with the Silver Eye. Maybe that's why he's the one that had to go out. Because there, at the very end of the game, there were like multiple Sumio Mondos that Sundance was saying that, yeah, you're just one of Sumio Mondos that are living here. We have like a lot of buddy doubles of you. So it was really weird. So there's like cloning, there's like these weird human experimentations that they just don't really tell you about until the very end. So I'm going to link a silent playthrough of what the hell actually happened on the Silver Case, or sorry, not the Silver Case, Flower, Sun, and Rain, on my Silver Case, on my Flower, Sun, and Rain playthrough, because I never actually showed you guys those scenes, right? So that's about it. That's all I can say for what happened in the Flower, Sun, and Rain. Hope it makes sense, because I kid you not, even after looking at the playthrough, I'm still like, what the fuck is going on? And yeah, so I'm just gonna go start up the 25th ward here. So on the last episode, you know, on the 24th ward, we actually got shot by this policeman or something that were kind of crazy, right? We don't even know who that is. We also know this girl called Natsume Sakura, which is our previous chief's daughter, that I've also let's read for you guys, because she got a backstory during the 24th Ward Silver Case story. And yeah, Sumio Mondo right now is actually with Kusabi, so he's in Japan probably. And yeah, without further ado, I don't know what the heck I'm going to expect from this game, but hopefully there is no gameplay. That's all that's all I want. That's all I want. I will still try to like solve the puzzles if there is gameplay, but if this game is just like Flower, Sun, and Rain, I'm going to just skip all puzzles, look up a guide, like, you know, 100% spoiler-free guide just for the puzzles, and I do not care about the gameplay whatsoever. But okay, enough about that, let's actually start. Am I supposed to press something here? Oh, what the hell? I can actually move with the mouse. Okay, I see. I hate that. Can I use a controller on this? Okay, I can use a controller. I guess I'm just gonna use a controller. This is so weird. I don't know what, like, what console this game came out on. But playing a visual novel with a controller is just awkward to me. Correctness, number 00 prototype. I'm actually supposed to press something there. Underground theater, I guess. Matchmaker. Placebo. So placebo, I believe, is one of the Utsusu. I don't know what that means. Placebo is the name of the like tobacco place that we go to as Tokyo Morishima. Oh, I don't want to quit the game. What the fuck are you talking about? See, this is what I'm talking about. The problem with this Suda51 guy, that's actually the maker of this game, is that sometimes this guy has a tendency to do like visual, like appearance of the game than substance. And what I mean by substance is actual story. So I don't know what the fuck is actually going on. Like, come on! What is going on? What is going on in this game? Bro, I just want to take a look at... See, this is one of those things where I'm like, what am I supposed to do? Are you serious? No, I don't want to quit the game. Are you serious? What is going on? See what I'm talking about? Like, there's no substance to this gameplay. What am I supposed to do? I'm walking towards the title screen? Sure, it's cool, but I don't want to do this shit. This isn't what I came here for. I came here from the 24th Ward, and the 24th Ward didn't have this shit like this. And this is just pissing me off. I actually had to right-click that. Or sorry, left-click. I was pressing X. And X actually made me go to quit the game. What the fuck is the controls in this game? Sorry, I'm just pissed off, guys, because after Flower, Sun, and Rain, I just do not like the way this guy presents his gameplay. I'm just gonna use my mouse again. As what I did with the previous Let's Plays, I'm not gonna be voice acting anything. I'm just gonna be giving you guys my thoughts once we read through everything together. Okay, can we please get just dialogue? I really don't want to play the game. What year is this? They're not specifically saying the year. I hate that. Because if this is exactly after the 24th Ward, which we saw in Whiteout, it should be 2003. So 4 years after the events of what happened in the 24th Ward. I think Kosaka should be dead. I don't understand why he's alive here. So who am I playing as? Okay, simple enough. What does Void do? See, here's what I'm thinking. If they actually made the 25th ward, isn't it already impossible for us to get in here in the first place? We don't have jurisdiction, in my opinion. I don't know, I guess we're gonna just find out. So I don't think I'm playing as Azai anymore in this game. We're probably like a new character that has no background or something. If you guys are wondering, I named my character Azai in the original 24th Ward. At least the movement in the game is a lot more fluid than the 24th Ward. That's what I can say. You don't move one space at a time. I'm just gonna use the mouse in this game. I feel like the reason why when I pressed X it actually made me go into quit mode is because this is using the button layout for Japanese games. And circle is actually confirmed in Japanese games. I know, really weird. Duh, of course it's the final answer. They're really gonna make me do this a lot. Well, it's not puzzles. It's just like annoyance. Like it's minor annoyance. So far, it's just minor annoyance. Sorry, I'm just a bit on edge because Flower, Sun, and Rain really pisses me off with its gameplay. So this game is not bad per se at all when it comes to gameplay. I'm just a bit on edge, so I just need to calm myself down. Can I not go inside here? 75028. Alright. Guess we're gonna keep walking out, walking straight. 28. So that's Natsume. We already know her now. Just, Natsume... I forgot the name of the chief. But, you know, Natsume Sakura. The chief's daughter. Who the fuck is Michiru? Oh, I forgot to mention, the reason why Sumio Mondo is coming to Japan is because he needs to find Step Sting, which is gonna be the next Kamui. So, the thing about these Kamui guys is that, I guess when you're resonating with the Kamui people with the same transplanted eyes, the consciousness of Kamui transport to the people that, I guess, resonates even better. And Sundance told Sumio Mondo to actually come in contact with Steps Ding, which is another one of the 11 children that got transplanted with the eye. And he's supposed to be the next Mouse Pro. You know, the next mass-produced, Kamui. Yeah, so I assume we're actually not playing as Azai anymore. Since Azai technically was killed on the 24th ward at the very end. So we're still kind of moving one step at a time in this game. It's just a lot cooler looking. Am I supposed to use the password? 803026. 803026. I guess I look? 803026. So clearly they didn't clean up the place after someone was ruled suicide. Why is the body still here? I have absolutely no idea what you're saying right now, Sakura. Who the heck is Michiru? I thought Kosako was supposed to be our boss. He was supposed to be our boss that got killed by Kusabi, I thought. Okay, clearly these number 00s are supposed to be some sort of prologue. I'm guessing we're supposed to play them all. So I think that's what I'm gonna try to do. I'm gonna actually try to, you know, go through all of the chapter 00. And I think that's what we're gonna be doing until we... That's what I'm gonna be doing this episode, right? Unless these are actually not stories and just extra scenes, and the menu option is just really awkward. I don't know, we'll see. October 6th. What date was it? Were we playing at before? October 3rd? God damn it, I should have been paying attention. So we have absolutely no clue who the hell this Suki person is. We also have no idea who this Osato person is. I was gonna say, he let other people like eat however they want. It doesn't really matter. Okay, he's supposed to be one of the people that is keeping the peace in this new Kanto area. Mont Blanc. So who am I playing as? I guess it's either Suki or Osato. I guess it's Osato. Or maybe not. Maybe we're actually Suki? He's clearly talking to us right here. Shiroyabu. What the fuck is the diver and the delivery man? So I think we're actually playing as someone that's not mentioned by these guys. We still don't have a name here. I think in all of these investigation or in all of these stories, we play as someone that we don't know about. I was actually trying to get to my item, but I don't know what spot it's at. No, I can't use an item yet, actually. So I guess I gotta look. Yeah, so the NA was actually what I was trying to check there, or what I was trying to click, but I had to look first to actually get the option. So yeah, it was October 3rd when we were playing as, you know, question mark and Natsume or Sakura. Natsume. No, I guess I'm actually gonna put my name here, I think. And is this not it? Natsume. Natsume is not enough here. Am I supposed to like fill everything? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Is it Shiroyabu? I think they're actually supposed to tell us Shiroyabu here. Okay, I don't think they're actually telling me to put my name. Shiroyabu, okay. First O. Yeah, Shiroyabu, there we go. They want it to be specific. I actually thought I was supposed to put my name. But I couldn't because there was no enter key. It was legit just 9 letters. Eight oh 3026, so it's the same. I see that VIP, I see that C. So this first floor is actually full of interesting areas. Damn, that's nice. I assume we probably can't even go to the other areas. Like, if this is just like Flower, Sun, and Rain, if you input the wrong thing, it just goes blank. Okay, same area. See, I don't really mind walking like this because it doesn't really waste that much time. If you guys are watching my Let's Play for Flower, Sun, and Rain, it is so much time wasting when you're like walking from point A to point B to point C. Like, it's ridiculous. Like, one episode can be 2 hours, and you know how much walking we have to do throughout the whole episode? Probably about 30 to 40 minutes. Ridiculous. Fucking time waster. Okay, they've cleaned up. This is supposed to be a luxurious apartment, but this room clearly doesn't look luxurious. What is not applicable on the adjustment list? Is he just not suitable for the 25th ward? Like, you know. So I assume this is like a very dystopian area. So people that are not suitable when it comes to personality, when it comes to how they act, they are gonna be removed. So when it says that there can be no adjustment, it means they have to be removed, right? The delivery man made a mistake, okay. I don't know what the delivery man was supposed to do. Sakaki. Kuroyanagi. Weird guy. True, they said they have a war with the delivery man. Shut up, Asato. I thought I was supposed to look. That was useless. So what do we do here? I can't really do anything. I guess I had to read that. Damn, Masato actually is a talkative person. Pretty annoying guy. So, this thing is just like Catherine. But I don't think this is gonna be as weird as Catherine, because Catherine was like a suitcase that has a jacking port, and you jack into other people's like eyes and items. I assume the whole like Catherine thing was just a gameplay thing and not actually true. So I think he was just hallucinating having Catherine. All he needed to do was actually just come in contact with the item. I'm talking about Flower, Sun, and Rain, by the way. Yeah, this is just a freaking PC. Oh, I don't know the number. Let me check the number. Triple O 1475 9986 1475 9986 1475 9986. All right. Okay, that's Sakura. Hmm. Okay, so this is a point where people are already being embedded with ID chips. This is what I thought was happening on the 24th ward, but I guess they haven't put that into effect yet in that ward. But they have on the 25th one. That's probably how they monitor everyone in the that's living in the 25th ward. They're monitoring their brainwaves. 12010. So he knows about Sakura. Interesting. Ishiki. Is this our boss? At least I didn't have to go here myself. I don't know the password though, so you gotta tell me. Oh, we just ring the bell. Hamaguchi. So this is the diver. A much nicer living space. So it's gotta be us, right? It's gotta be us with the silver eye. It's either us or actually Sumio Mondo. Or it might even be already Step's ding. For all we know, Sumio Mondo already came in contact with Step. And he's the one that's perpetrating all these weird situations. So with the silver eye, he's actually influencing people with the ID chips. Okay, so I thought you was actually being mindfucked again. Just like those delivery guys, but no, he's just retarded. I don't know whether or not these guys even have ID chips in their brain. We don't know. What's the RA? Something adjustment, I guess. So we're also gonna be killing these guys, I believe. Interesting. This is very interesting. What are these delivery men? Damn. They work fast. Interesting. I have a feeling it's most likely Step that's calling them. And all of these chips are actually a byproduct of the eye, the silver eye. So rather than actually using the silver eye, they actually transplanted ID chips inside of people now. Interesting. I still have no idea what the liveryman means, though. So are deliverments actually supposed to be people who take people that are supposed to be adjusted into custody? We'll see. Damn. It's gotta be step, I think. Smiling? But we decapitated his head. Would he be smiling? Chief's office, 06:10 p.m. About 3 hours after. Kiryu. Is that you, Kiryu Kazuma? So he must know someone higher up. Saved alive. Hmm. I see. I kind of dislike the fact that they're telling you this through like exposition like this. I don't know when this game came out, but the art style and visuals look pretty modern. You'd think that they have a tip menu just like what they did on Tokyo Necro, because having them just spew this out nonchalantly is kind of awkward. I was sorta inferring what these terms they were using were, but yeah, it's just awkward when they just spit it out in your face like this. Regional adjustment, R.A. Barrow. Tetsuo Kiryu. Interesting. Heroes and villains, Quiet Cradle is coming soon. Save? Alright. So I will be doing another one after this one, which is, you know, the right side, whatever that one is. But I have to take a short break here. Just gonna go to the bathroom real quick. Don't worry, you guys won't even miss anything. Like, I'll just take like a 1 second break with the power of pausing my recording. And I'm back, along with some more Coke Zero. So let's just save a new data here. And we are going to do the next story. Since I've only been recording for about an hour, 19 minutes. So we're not gonna do Quiet Cradle yet. I think it's probably a good idea for me to do stuff like this, right? We should probably do all of these one at a time. Maybe it might not have been a good idea to do this one first, the one on the left, because it was 001 instead of 00 like this one, Utsusu. I guess we'll see. Yeah, see? That's what I thought. So Sakura never actually knew that Natsume, Daigo Natsume, her dad is actually still alive. Only two people are dead, which is the... I actually forgot their names. Sorry guys. Sumio Kodai, there we go. What is your role in this game, Sumio? I guess placebo might actually be just a recap of what happened on the previous game here. So far that we don't actually know anything new. Oh, mass pro was actually short for mass production. I said that at the very beginning of the episode, but I never actually know that that was actually what it was supposed to be alluding to. Yeah, this is the like Sundance tribe that I was talking to you guys about. So they're actually trying to explain FSR here. Which is what happened with Morishima's dad. Yeah, and people that funded those also want the silver eyes for themselves. 272 subjects. So those people were the one that can, or the ones that are when they came into contact with Kamui, something happens to them. Us, Azai, the previous guy's like main character, was also one of them. Well, that's what I think Kamui Uehara was, you know, like he was having sex with a couple of Ayame mass bros. And that's why the kids, like, he's actually giving off more offsprings too. More shelter kids. Haiji and Zawa, one of the administrators, also bad. Ah, Kotobuki was our boss, not Kosaka, so Kosaka is a new person. Morikawa is also dead, yes. Izuru Hachisuka, dead. There was really a weird connection between Morikawa and Chizuru that they were sort of implying, but we never really know much about what the hell even happened with those two. They were in a relationship, I don't know. But Hachisuka's dad turns out that is one of the higher-ups, and Chizuru was also an Ayame Mass Pro. And I forgot who killed Morikawa. It might have been Chizuru herself. Naka died? I actually didn't know that Naka died. Huh. Kotobuki killed Naka, I think. It actually wasn't Tetsugoro. Ryu Munakata, I believe that was the guy that came along with Sakura. And he really did not even have that much like relation to the story, so it's whatever, the fact that he died. Ayame is alive? Huh? But I thought she killed herself. What the hell? Didn't Ayame kill herself during the first case? On the silver case? I don't know about that. I also don't think Naka is actually dead there. No, we actually don't know. True, what would that actually bring? Like the perfect specimen? No, that one's just bullshit. Kaoru Hachisuka. So I actually did not remember that, my father... Is Morishima's father also Hachisuka? I actually don't remember that. I don't remember whether or not Morishima was a son from an illegitimate marriage. So yeah, he's talking to us. No, he's talking to Morishima. This is Morishima. So this is why Morishima knew everything at the very end of the Silver Case 24th Ward. So you're saying he actually sealed off his memories for himself? Nagare, message in a bottle. Interesting. So did we unlock the second part? I want to take a look at what is going on right now before we end the episode here. I am going to be ending the episode, but I want to take a look at what part should I actually be playing first for the game, is what I'm saying. So Nagare is open. And this one, the number 1, is also open. New World Order. And of course, this one we already saw. Something Cradle. White Cradle. This one is actually Chapter 2. I think what I'm gonna do for the most part is actually go... I think it's much better for me to go from Placebo first, and then we go to the bottom. Because Placebo is Morishima's episode, and we clearly already understand Morishima's perspective. And I'm more curious about what the hell is happening with Morishima right now than anyone else. So I think we're gonna go with sorry, not Utsusu, but you know, Nagare next episode first. And then we're gonna follow around with New World Order, and we're gonna finish off with the Underground Theater. So I think that's the plan. This is gonna be the first one that I do on all episodes. But on each episode, I think I'm gonna do all these 3 sections, unless they actually go for more than an hour each or something. That might be a bit too long. But so far, I did three parts here, and we've only been recording for an hour 43 minutes, so I think that's actually very good. But yeah, this was such a much better experience compared to FSR. FSR was just ridiculous, and I don't think FSR was even needed for you to be played, since you kinda get a tiny bit of the gist of what's going on in this part in Placebo. Sure, you're not gonna be getting the full picture. You're gonna be thinking about what the hell is this like breeding thing that they're doing, right? But for the most part, I think people don't really need FSR. It does give me a broader perspective about what's going on, true. But do you need it? I don't think so. I don't necessarily think so. But yeah, this was actually a very enjoyable episode. Sorry at the very beginning that I'm really like on edge. As I said, FSR gameplay was really just making me not enjoy the series as a whole. So I really did not want the series to, you know, follow along the plan or follow along the footsteps of FSR. And thankfully it didn't. I just had to calm myself down, play the game, and I am enjoying this just like I'm enjoying the 24th Ward. So yeah. With that, hope you guys enjoyed the episode. Give this video a like if you guys like it. Sub if you guys haven't. Patreon will be getting these episodes early access, and that's it. Also, for people on YouTube, this episode is actually going to be up on Patreon, and by the time this episode is up on YouTube, you guys are going to be... You can probably like watch more first episode previews of other playthroughs that have already been here. So yeah. If you guys want a preview episode of these new playthroughs, just follow as a free member on Patreon. Go to the collections, and that is where I'm gonna be putting all the first episodes of, you know, the previews of all the Let's Plays that I'm doing. So yeah, with that said, I'll see you guys in 2 to 3 days. People on Patreon, I will see you guys tomorrow. See ya.